we banished 3 figures at the same time, and the Komodo Dragon Challenge is so hard. What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. Guess what? You guys are getting 2 episodes today. Now, after my last upload, I was like, you know what? I didn't play it all yesterday. So what I should do is I should play the Rico's Challenge. Like, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to, try to win for myself, or if I do complete the most challenges, I'm not going to take the prize. But what I want to do is I have an entire month. I want to try and complete these challenges as well. Be right back. The right of the screen is off. Okay, that's better. Now it's not. You guys just... Okay, yeah, it's not off. It was off, like, right... Oh, I almost messed it up again. Okay, anyway, we have an entire month. I want to try and see how many challenges I can complete. So the first one, I tried to... Today, during my stream, I try to look at the ones that are going to be, like, somewhat difficult to do. And the branded one seems fairly difficult. So this is the deck that I'm using. Now, in order to get a brand, we have to move through a figure with our Lampent. That's part of its ability. But it also has the branded attack, and so does the Chandelure. So first we have to burn figures and either move through them or land brand. So we're using the nipples. Yes, we're using the nipples. Not really trying to, like, banish any figures with the nipples. I'm trying to banish them with the Chandelure. If you guys don't know, Chandelure has an ability, the Soul Burner. If this Pokemon is knocked out by attack damage, you may exclude it from the duel. If you do exclude opposing Pokemon that have a branded marker from the duel, this Pokemon can MP move through other Pokemon on the field. So what we have to do, what's really difficult, is we have to burn 3 figures, we have to brand 3 figures, and then we can sacrifice our Chandelure. So burn, burn, burn. This is going to give us the extra star. Actually, the reason why we had... Oh yeah, the Blacephalon is for the extra star on our Victini, so we have a 3-star Shearing Shot. And then the Larvesta and Volcarona is good for burning, gaining weight, keeping them on the board. That way we can move through. Also, we are rocking switches. The reason why we're rocking switches is because I want to burn a figure and then switch with my Lampent. But the only problem is people kind of catch on and then they move away. So what we also brought along was the Flame Energy. That way they gain weight for, I think, 2 turns, pull the switch, although I don't know if we'd be able to move through them. But this is what we're doing. This is the deck, and here we are going up against I don't even know their name, but this is our main threat. What's good though is they don't have the Mega Absol, so we don't have to worry about burning it and then it Mega. But everything else, well, except for that, but everything else has evolution, so we've got to be careful here. So they're going to open up with their Fracture. We're going to counter with the Larvesta. Good counter here, and then we're just going to attack with our Victini. We have a built-in DC. Not really too worried, although we do get the Fusion Flare. I'm like, oh no, don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to me. Give me that Searing Shot. Boom. Get the Searing Shot, and it is now burned. I'm like, all right, so now we got to just move through it with our Lampent, and they're going to move up here. And this, I got scared here. I knew this thing was coming, and I don't really have any checks to it, so what we do is we bring up the Chandelure. And the reason we bring up the Chandelure is because we have the Inferno. It's the best thing that we can do to burn this thing. Remember, it doesn't have an evolution. These all get KO'd. You get KO'd, you get KO'd. Yeah, you could get KO'd, but you can't burn. So that's why we brought up the Chandelure. Hopefully they attack and land the D-Dance. Or Swords Dance, I'm sorry. But now what we're going to do is bring on the Blacephalon. That way we can get on our extra burn, or I mean our extra star, I'm sorry. And we're just going to bring on our Lampent. They attack here. I'm like, okay, this is good. Come on, please, please. Swords Dance. Boom, perfect. All right, so that's 2 burn mons. 2 burn mons, 1 to go. But we have to be careful here. I don't want to lose my Lampent. So what I'm doing is I'm baiting my opponent, and I'm hoping they're going to attack my Victini, and they do. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. We lose Victini, doesn't matter. And then we just brand them. And I was actually scared. I was like, please don't land a Fusion Bolt, because I didn't want them to land the dodge or the miss, and then they would be excluded. So baited. Now we can move through. And I was like, can we please? I wanted to attack here. I forgot about this. I wanted to attack. We wanted to land the brand that we can brand 2 mons at the same time. And we get a clutch roll with the brand. I'm like, okay. Okay, let's go. Now all we got to do is burn something else. And things will be looking good. So I'm going to max revive here. We max revive with the Chandelure because we need the Chandelure. And he attacks. I'm like, oh god, please, please don't KO him. Please don't KO him. We get the Wisp. I'm like, okay, this is good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to attack with our Larvesta. We're going to burn this thing, and then we're going to switch with the Lampent. So he's going to put... Bro, did he put everything into Iron Hand? I think he... This thing's level 10 and put everything into Iron Hand. Bro, that's debatable. What is he doing? Wait a minute. That's super debatable. Did I see that right? He's burned, which is good. Wow, he did put everything into the that's debatable, my friend. But as he moves up, I'm like, okay, that's fine. You can burn me. Doesn't matter. Now we have 4 burn mons. Boy actually gets the guillotine. He's going to pull this evolution off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch because I want to bait my opponent into surrounding my Volcarona. And that way, then we can move through this. We can brand it the following turn. So here we pull the switch. I'm like, go for the bait, go for the bait, go for the surround. Let's go. Goes for the surround. Now we can move through it. And now it is branded. And now all we got to do is sacrifice our Chandelure. And my opponent is going to do, he's actually going to corkscrew crash. And he's going to do it for me. I'm like, oh my God, this is perfect. I couldn't ride this any better. It would have sucked if we landed branded. But we do hit the Inferno. And watch this. Oh, actually 4 mons get excluded at the same time. Ready? 4 mons get excluded at the same time. And now we're going to be defensive here because I see because I'm scared of this thing. But we do get a burn. We burn this thing, and all we really need to do is burn the rest of these figures, and we can Flaming Sphere. So I'm going to attack here. Did I attack here? That was debatable. That was so debatable. That was way debatable. I probably shouldn't have attacked there. But we do, and we do get the burn. We don't have to worry about the Cyclone Kick. And now what I'm doing is I'm going to sacrifice my Lampent. I'm trying to get my Flamethrower. When all I really had to do, I know this was a misplay. We do get the branded. But all I really need to do here is Z-move. Once we Z-move my Inferno, it burns them. And then we could have pulled it. But I'm going to attack again, hoping to get my Flame Gun, or my Flamethrower. And it's not working out. Let me see, how many plays do they have? They have the Scoop Up, Counterattack. Yeah, that's all we had to do. All we had to do was Z-move here. But I'm like, I was so overly hyped when I banished all 3 of those mons, and my time was ticking down because you guys know how I play. So I was like stressing out. I'm like, how am I going to close this out? How am I going to close this out? So I power battle here, trying to banish the Combusken, the Rubber Chicken. Unfortunately for us, it lands the weak spot, and I'm like, oh no. And there's no point in re-rolling because if I do hit the Shearing Shot, well, I guess I could have re-rolled and got the V-Create. So there's another misplay on my end. So now he gets the evolution off, and I was like, dude, this is bad. This is bad. Like, we have to win the match. That's part of the challenge. We have to exclude, we have to brand and exclude 3 figures, and we have to win the match. Now he's not even burned anymore, so I'm going to move over, and I'm just like hoping he attacks here, and he does. I'm like, okay, this is perfect. He gets the Cyclone Kick, though, which is bad, but he is burned. But now we're in a very bad predicament. I'm like, how are we going to finish this game off? So I long throw here, and he moves up his Sableye, and I'm like, okay. Now I'm preparing to Z-move the Sableye here. But we get a clutch roll here, and I'm like, you know what? We have to go for it. We have to go for it. Shadow Psychic, come on, hit that Shadow Snake. Can we get this? Please, please, please. And this man rolls a miss. Let's go. We get the win. Add some style points with a Z move. GG, boys. Let's go. I was so happy we actually got that. I think we've only tried... I think they've tried that challenge, I think, once or twice. I think it was only once or twice. But all right, let's jump into the second challenge, the Komodo Dragon. Okay, so the Komodo Dragon is pretty difficult because you have to fully evolve a Bagon, and you have to get a KO by flying over an opponent with the Mega Salamence. And what's really hard is you have to win with either Salamence or Mega Salamence. Now, when I played this person, I was like, oh, this is perfect. We have triple Magikarp, so we are definitely going to be able to get the evolution. But here's my deck. We are rocking the Mo Rotom. What we're doing is we're turning everything grass, which is going to allow my Bagon to be hitting for a lot of damage. I don't even know the math right now. And then once we have the Mo Rotom on the board, the Shelgon, which has 1 MP, is going to have 2 MP because of the Mo Rotom. But we're also rocking the Washing Machine. That way we can move through figures, and that way we can Z-move twice, because the hard thing about evolving the Bagon and the Shelgon is that they are a dragon type. So when we change types to grass or water, we have 2 additional Z moves that's going to help us evolve. So this man's running double Aerodactyls here. I didn't like that open play. I was like, oh man, he can rush me. He has a lot of options. I mean, it was a really good play there, and he's going to Mega here, and I'm like, okay, now we're going to cover up goal, and we just have to, I know he's going to DC here, but he's going to Power Battle. I'm like, oh my god, that's even better. And things are not looking good for us, and he does hit the Rock Slide. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. We do have the Abomasnow. We have Bommy. He's going to be able to help us if the opponent does not land their taunt. So we're going to DC here. We're just going to try and freeze it. Anything but the energy ball. And we do get the Sheer Cold. I'm like, all right, that's even better. I was anticipating me hitting white on white, them being frozen, and then I would attack with the bag on. Then we get the evolution. But boom, we just get straight out, get the KO. I'm like, all right, this is good. So it brings up a Magikarp. We're just going to bring on our bag on. Get this little evolution right here. Any Rocky helmets. And I'm like, oh my god. This man's out here making plays. Fortunately for us, we don't land a miss. Dude, I would have been so salty if we missed it there. But now he has this mega... He's got his Gyarados. Oh my god, dude. Wait until you see this man's mega Gyarados, right? But he gets the Gyarados, and I'm in the PC now, though. And I get the evolution, but I'm like, dude, I'm in the PC. This is lame. So I believe we just cover gold because I know it can move through figures. And, okay. So he's going to Mega Gyarados here. And I'm like, why would any... Like, Mega Gyarados, when they buff the Mega Gyarados, they just increase Hyper Beam. Mega Gyarados does not need Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam is a bad attack, and it doesn't need... Well, I guess Storm's okay, but look at this. This thing is level 10. This man is level 10. Everything into the Storm. I was like, wow, okay. But we've got to be careful here. I know he's going to try and take Metro Point, so we have to rush the goal. And now he's going to attack here, and... we kind of made a mistake here, but we got a clutch Sheer Cold. We haven't played the Grass Sphere yet. If he hit Storm, I would have been to the bench. So we needed to hit the Grass Sphere, but we got a very, like, Bommy's just doing work. So now we're going to play the Grass Sphere just in case he gets another Gyarados, Mega Gyarados. And now what he's going to do, he's going to Mega Dactyl here, and I think it's going to go after my my Lurantis. Yep, goes after Lurantis. Not a big deal. So what I can do now is I can threaten game by bringing up my my Rotom. He has to cover goal, and then now we can be defensive. Now we're pretty good here. We have 3 Mons, and he's got 1. Makes a great play here, and I was like, oh no. But what he does is he goes after my Lurantis, which I don't necessarily agree with, because he could have benched. Well, I mean, I guess I could have hit my purple. I would have just been benched. My Z gauge is up, so I don't know. I don't know. I think it was a waste of Z move because you weren't really in a threatening position there. But looks like he's going to come over and he's going to attack here, and we get a clutch T-Wave, and I think now is where I am going to Lawnmower. Yep, we're going to Lawnmower now, turn everything into a grass type, and it's going to give my Shelgon 2 MP. And what I decided to do is I'm going to attack, I'm going to Z move the Dactyl, because I don't want to attack the magic cards, because then I'll just get surrounded the following turn. And I had to Z move because I didn't have enough I didn't have enough damage to out damage the Dactyl. I don't think I did I? Oh my god, I did. I'm an idiot. Why did I use my Z? For some reason, damage is plus 45. That's what I saw. But damage is more than 45, isn't it? No, I'm right. Yeah, because I didn't want to hit the Conceal. So I would have hit for 65 damage, and I didn't want them to hit the... Is this thing level 10? Did he put everything into the... Taunt? Oh, wait, yeah, that's... Okay, that's fine. I agree with that. But I didn't want to land my Conceal into their Dragon Claw, so that's why I Z-moved. Yeah, that's why I Z-moved. But he's going to attack here with his... Gyarados, and we get a clutch Conceal on their miss. I was like, no way. So now we can pull the evolution. Now all we have to do is fly over him on, and we have to win the game with the Salamence. So I'm going to make a Salamence here, and we're going to go after the Aerodactyl. I don't want to go after this and then, hit Protect and then get surrounded. So we attack here, and we do get the fly. I'm like, all right, boom, perfect. Now all we have to do is win. It's not going to come up. I'm like, that's fine. And he's going to Z-move for some odd reason. I don't know. I don't know, but Bommy's coming in clutch. 3 Sheer Colds? Like, let's go. So now we can take the entry point with our Mega Salamence. And what my opponent is going to do, he's going to he's going to X-Speed here. He's going to go after my Bommy. And Bommy 4 Sheer Colds. Let's go. And another miss. Like, they want me to get this challenge. I'm like, all right, let's go. And here I make a big mistake. Big mistake. I should have done it for the tube. I should have rode the momentum. All of the misses, all of the sheer cults, I should have just attacked with the Mega Salamence into the Kangaskhan. I would have landed the fly, would have moved right here. That would have been GG boys. Challenge complete, but I was playing scared. So now what my opponent's going to do is going to Mega Kangaskhan here. And he's going to go after my Morotom. And he gets the double edge. And I'm like, dude, no. Now I'm salty. I'm like, all right, we're just going to take the entry point here, and we're going to somehow try and do this. So he's going to long throw here, prevent me from winning, which is smart. And I'm like, okay. So now we're just going to move here. I'm like, just please don't do anything stupid. Please don't do anything stupid. I'm like, come on, please land it. He's going to attack me. I'm like, oh, please. Let me get the Iron Tail, and I'm salty. And at this point, I had like 10 seconds left, so I was like, whatever. I guess we'll might as well just get the win. So I'm going to Z-move here with a Celebi, hoping that this Aerodactyl does not land the taunt, which it does not land Dragon Claw, and that is GG boys. So that challenge is failed. We did not complete it. Let's jump into the third match. All right. I think we played, I want to say 5 or 6 with this deck trying to complete it. And this time we are going up against Bonzi here. I don't want to advance up with the Marsha or the Celebi or the Rotom because I don't want to get attacked by the Mew. And I see this this scary guy coming. I don't want to get sense dangered, so we're going to protect our Lurantis. Bring on Bommy, the Sheer Cold Master. Set up the Shuppet Wall. He's going to bring down his Zoro. And we're just going to bring on the extra buff. Bring on the extra buff just in case he does land his his gold. But he doesn't. He lands the cross counter, and then we lose our Celebi. Feels bad, man. So I'm going to Lawnmower here, and this was actually a mistake. I Lawnmower, like the odds of attacking here is just, and winning the roll is just not that good. But my opponent is going to DC, and I'm like, oh man, come on, please hit your 90. Please hit your 90. Please hit your 90. We get the bite. We out damage it, and I'm like, okay. Please hit the Sucker Punch again. One more time. Let's go. He hits the Sucker Punch. I'm like, bro, this game is giving it to me. It's giving it to me. We have 2 MP now because we have the Morotom. We can advance up. Let's go. And we got the buffs. So he's going to move his Larvesta down. I'm like, bro, if we can get the evolution here, why are you attacking me? We hit for 110. I'm like, okay. So here I thought about it. I was like, we can actually try to get the Blizzard with the Bommy, or we can just continue attack into the Larvesta and get the evolution. So I'm going to try it one more time. No, we have one more roll after this, one more turn of grass after. This was the last turn of grass. Otherwise, we would attack with Bommy, and we do finally get the damage. Damage on damage. I'm like, all right, let's go. Now we got the now we got the EX Salamence. They've got a Volcarona. I'm pretty sure with the Mega I outstar it. Fly is 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's a 6-star fly, right? I believe 6-star fly. Yep. So he's gonna get out of there. And what we're going to do is, you know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to fly. We're going to fly, and we're going to win this match. Let's go. So opponent here is going to attack my Morotom. I'm like, that's fine. Doesn't matter. We're going to pull the Mega here, and then I'm going to DC. I'm not going to attack on this turn because I want good odds at hitting the fly. So we're going to stay stationary. And he's going to attack here. He lands a miss, and we hit the Petal Blizzard. Everything spins, and the Volcarona rolls a miss. I'm like, yo, this is too perfect. So we have to cover up because we don't want to get cheesed here. So, but my opponent is going to move back to protect the Mew, which I don't understand why. Leave the Mew open. But we're going to DC here, and we do get that protect. I'm like, come on, give me the fly. Double KO. Let's go. Let's go. We got the fly. I'm like, dude, this is too perfect. 2 KOs. And now all we got to do is land to protect. The one time Salamence, the one time Mega Salamence, all I want you to do is hit that protect. Please do it here. Let's go. GG boys. He's going to attack with his Kangaskhan. Come on. And we get the fly into the facade, and I'm so salty. I'm like, oh my God. That was it. That was it, man. We needed it. That was it. So what we do here is now we go back to the drawing board. We got to get our Mega Salamence back on the board. I think we have Max Revive. We have Long Throw. And all we got to do is close out and somehow finish with the Salamence. So he starts moving up. He's going to attack here with his Volcarona. Fiery Dance. I have 1 MP. and I'm whatever. Great play here. Goes after my Lurantis, and he's gonna burn my other Lurantis. So my only, and I don't have many options here. I have to. Actually, I shouldn't have even gone after this. I shouldn't have gone after this, but we go after it. The only reason I went after it was to heal my Celebi and just pray that we survive this roll. I'm like, can we please survive? Can he please get teleport? Please get teleport. Please get teleport. But he gets the sense danger, and we don't get it. Ugh. This challenge has been really, really difficult. I will continue to play this challenge and try and get it. The entirety of this month, I'm going to do all of these challenges. So, well, actually, we're going to play with the new figures. So I might stream later tonight when maintenance goes down, and we'll kind of just discuss leagues and what we think we're going to see. So we're going to cut the video there. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, as always, peace.